Medicinal uses of spiny amaranth or Amaranthus spinosus. It has many medicinal properties like astringent, diaphoretic, diuretic, emollient, febrifuge, galactagogue, etc. Leaves glabrous or with sparse hairs on the main veins below, long petiolate, up to 9 cm. The leaf axils bear pairs of fine and slender spines. Flowers green in axillary clusters and branched terminal spikes. Male flowers in the apical part of the spikes. Leaf blades are egg-shaped to diamond-shaped, with the broader end closest to the stem, and 1 to 4 inches long by 0.5–2.5 inches wide. The petiole is approximately as long as the blade. Leaves may be variegated with a V-shaped watermark or area of lighter color. The seeds of spiny amaranth are very small. Seeds mature about 1 month after flowering. They are scattered around the mother plants or distributed by animals feeding on the plants. It has been observed that large numbers of seedlings emerge from decaying cattle fecal deposits. Seeds are eaten. Classification of spiny amaranth. Local name of Amaranthus spinosus is Conta chouli and spiny amaranth. Amaranthus spinosus is an annual herb with multi-branched, smooth, herbaceous annual growing to 2 feet. Amaranthus spinosus used in the treatment of internal bleeding, diarrhea, excessive menstruation, snake bites, boils, stomach disorders, ulcerated mouths, vaginal discharges, nosebleeds and wounds. Amaranthus spinosus is an annual herb with multi-branched, smooth, herbaceous annual growing to 2 feet. Stems and leaves are smooth and hairless, sometimes shiny in appearance. Stems angled or with longitudinal lines or ridges, green or brown, leaves alternate, broadly lanceolate to ovate, discolors, conspicuously veined beneath, up to 7 cm long, 4 cm wide. Leaves glabrous or with sparse hairs on the main veins below, long petiolate, up to 9 cm. The leaf axils bear pairs of fine and slender spines. Flowers green in axillary clusters and branched terminal spikes. Male flowers in the apical part of the spikes. Leaf blades are egg-shaped to diamond-shaped, with the broader end closest to the stem, and 1 to 4 inches long by 0.5–2.5 inches wide. The petiole is approximately as long as the blade. Leaves may be variegated with a V-shaped watermark or area of lighter color. The seeds of spiny amaranth are very small. Seeds mature about 1 month after flowering. They are scattered around the mother plants or distributed by animals feeding on the plants. It has been observed that large numbers of seedlings emerge from decaying cattle fecal deposits. Seeds are eaten by birds. Seeds may be carried by wind, water, or animal dung. Classification. Common name, spiny amaranth. Local name, Conta chouli. Botanical name, Amaranthus spinosus. Kingdom, Plantae. Subkingdom, Tracheobionta. Division, Magnoliophyta. Class, Magnoliopsida. Subclass, Caryophyllaceae. Order, Caryophyllales. Genus, Amaranthus. Family, Amaranthaceae. Distribution. Spiny amaranth has spread through tropical and subtropical latitudes around the world. Found in cultivated fields, waste places, roadsides, garbage heaps and abandoned fields. It will grow both in wet or dry sites, but grows best when soil moisture levels are below field capacity. Uses. Amaranthus spinosus leaves and young plants are collected for home consumption as a cooked, steamed or fried vegetable, especially during periods of drought. Amaranthus spinosus plants is used as a tenderizer in cooking tough vegetables such as cowpea leaves and pigeon peas. Leaves are occasionally found for sale on markets. Amaranthus spinosus is also used as forage and said to increase the yield of milk in cattle. Amaranthus spinosus has many medicinal properties like astringent, diaphoretic, diuretic, emollient, febrifuge, galactagogue, etc. Amaranthus spinosus used in the treatment of internal bleeding, diarrhea, excessive menstruation, snake bites, boils, stomach disorders, ulcerated mouths, vaginal discharges, nosebleeds and wounds. A paste of the root is used in the treatment of menorrhagia, gonorrhea, eczema and colic. The juice of the root is used to treat fevers, urinary troubles, diarrhea and dysentery. Plant sap is used as an eye wash to treat ophthalmic and convulsions in children. Common names. Herb, spiny amaranth. Latin name, Amaranthus spinosus. Family, Amaranthaceae, Amaranth family, pigweed family. Medicinal use of spiny amaranth, the seed is used as a poultice for broken bones. The plant is astringent, diaphoretic, diuretic, emollient, febrifuge and galactagogue. It is used internally in the treatment of internal bleeding, diarrhea and excessive menstruation. It is also used in the treatment of snake bites. Externally, it is used to treat ulcerated mouths, vaginal discharges, nosebleeds and wounds. The plant can be used fresh or it can also be harvested when coming into flower and dried for later use. The root is emmenagogue and galactagogue. A paste of the root is used in the treatment of menorrhagia, gonorrhea, eczema and colic. It helps to remove pus from boils. The juice of the root is used in Nepal to treat fevers, urinary troubles, diarrhea and dysentery. It is also used, often combined with the root juice of Dicrophylla integra and Rubus ellipticus, to treat stomach disorders and, on its own, to treat indigestion and vomiting that occur after eating unusual foods. Description of the plant. Plant. Annual. Height. 60 centimeters or 2 feet. Habitat of the herb, roadsides, waste places and fields in southeastern N. America. Edible parts of spiny amaranth, leaves and stems, raw or cooked as a spinach. If older leaves and stems are used, the spines must be removed. Highly esteemed. The dried leaves contain, per 100 grams, 267 to 276 calories, 20-34.4% protein, 2-4.5% fat, 45-54% carbohydrate, 9.8-10.4% fiber, 16.6-24% ash, 1795-5333 milligrams calcium, 333-460 milligrams phosphorus, 13.5-152.7 milligrams iron, 37 milligrams sodium, 337-3528 milligrams potassium, 27.9-40.8 milligrams beta-carotene equivalent, 0.06 milligrams thiamine, 2.02 milligrams riboflavin, 7.78.6 milligrams niacin and 503 milligrams ascorbic acid. Seed, cooked. Very small but easy to harvest and very nutritious. The seed can be cooked whole, and becomes very gelatinous like this, but it is rather difficult to crush all of the small seeds in the mouth, and thus some of the seed will pass right through the digestive system without being assimilated. Other uses of the herb. Yellow and green dyes can be obtained from the whole plant. A red pigment obtained from the plant, the report does not specify which part of the plant, is used as a coloring in foods and medicines. Propagation of spiny amaranth seed, sow late spring in situ. An earlier sowing can be made in a greenhouse and the plants put out after the last expected frosts. Germination is usually rapid and good if the soil is warm. A drop in temperature overnight aids germination. Cuttings of growing plants root easily. Cultivation of the herb, roadsides, waste places and fields in southeastern N. America. Known hazards of Amaranthus spinosus. No members of this genus are known to be poisonous, but when grown on nitrogen-rich soils they are known to concentrate nitrates in the leaves. This is especially noticeable on land where chemical fertilizers are used. Nitrates are implicated in stomach cancers, blue babies and some other health problems. It is inadvisable, therefore, to eat this plant if it is grown inorganically.